what this actually does is it caramelizes the malt.
Oh, you have diabetes?
No big deal. My aunt's ankle's blue too. I know 4 people that had 2 different jobs that made $150,000 a year each.
Yeah.
Working like the same job twice for like IT. It's a taco truck.
In your new brewery.
Your new brewery. Magnus Place Concrete Beer Company.
Concrete Beer Company. You can name a brewery anything.
I heard they're failing. I've heard that breweries are failing.
I believe it.
If you guys follow the beer aficionado on TikTok, he's fantastic. He was like the CMO of like Cisco Brewers. I don't know, but he's dope. So, but he talks about the guts of beer business and like how beer businesses need to like pivot. What do you, Chad? This is a fun thing to think about. Do you know what is it? I think what he said, the top beer of next year. You know what it's going to be? Top beer of this year, 2024. What the emerging.
What type of beer?
What type of beer?
Red ale.
Red ale. Yeah, like
sours?
Like sours or beer, breakfast, barrel-aged stouts or whatever.
Lager.
American lagers.
Yeah.
American lagers.
People want crushable stuff.
Yeah.
People want to
sessionable IPA, crushable IPAs.
Drinkable.
Yeah, and the only reason why I know anything, I'm not like a beer nut. I drink beer, but I'm not like a huge. I shouldn't.
You know what, Ben?
Breweries are very they're weird, man. So some are doing really, really well, and then some are failing. A lot of them are failing across. It's kind of like a talk on what's the worst name for a bar? That's so much fun to talk about. Like the worst beer company name is even funnier to think about than any of this. But beer companies as a whole and breweries sort of like failing and changing hands.
Stupid dog brew beer. It could be that.
Hands beer.
Piece of shit.
Maggot.
Piece of shit beer.
Worm unemployed beer company.
Belly Works.
Yeah, man. So a bunch of them are failing, and they're getting into like CBD product now. So CBD infusion beer, and then experiential brewing things like going to a brewery and like having camps.
Rod.
Yeah, the rod. Yeah. You put
the
heated the
caramelizes.
it caramelizes the malt.
Malt.
You see what this actually does is it caramelizes the malt.
Oh, you have diabetes?
No big deal. My aunt's ankle's blue too. Oh shit. It's for day one. He just runs in the back.
Yeah,
oh no!
Everybody's voice is Maddie Matheson's voice. You're gonna want bacon and
smash burger. But it's interesting. You really, honestly, it's very, very interesting to see. Like a lot of them are failing. Like Treehouse around us is like expanding at like rapid. They're buying golf courses. They're doing like,
oh my god,
it's becoming like frisbee golf and like alternative, Grateful Dead level sports.
Yeah.
Plus CBD beer. It's nuts, man. Have you ever been to Treehouse Brewery?
No, I haven't been. I've drank it. I've never been.
I went to Treehouse Brewery on a Tuesday like 3 years ago or 4 years ago when they were like still hot as shit. There were people walking. Yeah, there were people like walking out with $1,800 worth of like wheel carts, smiling like they just stole something. The least amount of beer for $1,800 ever bought commercially.
I got 5 4-packs.
I got of the original Tendril 2.
It was like it's $36. Pick 4.
And they wouldn't even let me get any more. And they only let me get 4, and then they were maxed out. I got them at my restaurant. Dude, there's $25 a can. All I had to do was wait in line, a grown man, wait in line for a beer that I can only get 8 of. To run my restaurant, to have 8 people get cat piss ale.
Ang Zulu Evil Wizard with $20. Nick, come May, I'll be doing it for my daughter too. Hey, congrats, man.
Congrats.
Any girl dad advice / tips for the lady to ensure a smooth birthing process?
Yeah.
General advice for a 23-year-old trucker making $65K a year.
I'll tell you what, the nurses really they love the crack pipe Joker paint joke. Mm-hmm. You dress as the dad, you come in as your best Joker, pick your favorite Joker, and you just chew on a glass rose and say, "Hi, I'm the dad." And then try to do your best Joaquin Phoenix Joker impression the entire birth. It'll be soothing and calming. No, but no, man, I'm fucking with you. One funny thing I think about having a baby, which is crazy, is they put you in like rooms with like this like little couch for like 2 days, and I'm like, I can't believe like you're telling me like lawyers sleep on this couch for 2 days, like, and they're like everybody. I'm like, really? Like, you're telling me like the owners of dealerships like stay in this room? Like, there's no way. Like, the quality is like you're sleeping on a hospital couch.
Yeah.
Like, or a chair pull out. I would bring an endless amount of blankets and pillows. That's something that no one told me. Anybody like bring the ultimate amount of comfort. And the night after birth, you go to the fanciest restaurant and get the most expensive meal you can afford, and bring back the best takeout ever after for the lady, caviar and chips. Yeah. Whatever you want. But do that. Plenty of bring your own. But congratulations, man. That's exciting. That's really good. But yeah, food and comfort are going to be the main things. Like truly, like pillows, blankets, things like that. You're living there for 2 days, so go for it.
Also, rate the Dad Whip. 08 RX 350, 160k miles for $6K.
That's the one, my man.
Oh yeah,
keep that thing running.
Celery stalk with $20. Work from home, making $60K, but I only work about 4 hours a day. And I'd like to find something else to juggle in the other 4 hours to make more money. Can't really leave the home office, and it needs to be time flexible.
What's he do for work?
Works from home, making $60K a year, but only works 4 hours out of the day. And he wants a side hustle without leaving home. Do drop servicing or whatever.
Yeah, drop. Not. Yeah. Shit. Shit, man. I know. Right now, I don't know.
eBay shit.
Yeah, eBaying shit. Yeah, selling. Auctions are kind of on the floor. I mean, look, I hustled chairs, man. I don't know what I don't. I'm not a financial. I'm not Gary V or anything, but I used to go to antique auctions. Auction Zip. You can try that. Go to auctions. Those are still on the floor. They're still very. People will not go to them. They're scared of them. Yeah. Go to a general purpose auction. Go to whatever one happens every week. Go to that auction. Yeah. It's during a weekday. It's for like, and you're going to have to scout out your time, but it's where I started, and I know 200 people that go there that make a living off it, and it's not they're not making bank over it, but they do love it, and it's like a passion project things, but stuff like that. And then all those people who do that always need listing. Something adjacent to your current business. Can you rob the clientele from your existing business? But yeah, I used to buy and sell chairs. I used to buy Danish modern chairs and before it was hot. Newer stuff that's coming out, paintings. I know a lot of guys who do paintings. Actually, I ran into my friend Norm, who's really cool. Norm Allard, he's an antique dealer. He's like a pro. He buys like paintings and shit. Weird. He's a general purpose antiques buyer, but I ran into him at like a really bad store in the middle of nowhere. Damn. And we bought a humongous Polish poster collection from a synagogue together. Whoa. Yeah. We bought like 800 Polish posters together. And he was like, yeah, I'll try a few of them. And then he sold a few of them, and he's like, you can take the whole pile. But he was like, we partnered up on a couple of things, but he buys paintings. He bought like a Barbizon school paintings and he kind of got into it slow. And you know what he said to me actually? He goes, I wish I never worked for 35 years. He goes, I love doing this. He goes, I worked for 35 years in the insurance industry before I got into it. And he goes out I do 4 stores a day, 3 days a week. It's like going, I like buying, and it's always shifting. Jewelry, it's just so broad spectrum. It's not like I buy antiques, it's anything. Jewelry, gold, coins, cards, furniture, you name it, it's there. It doesn't always have to be old. If you can go to auctions, you can do box lots. You can do flea market. You can do something. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Some people put a shipping container on their land and stuff it with new old stock, and then have a once a year yard sale where they do $20,000 a year. That's a real thing.
I never did know that.
I had a shipping container on my old land where I would fill the shipping container with antiques, and then I'd have yard sales that I would post on Craigslist, and I would do like $550 every Sunday. Yeah. I did it for like 5 Sundays in a row, and I just said I was cleaning out my aunt's and I would go farm antiques. It's fun.
We got Rover with $25. Have an environmental science degree, but entry jobs pay trash. Doing basic contractor work while looking for jobs fits me well. Should I learn a trade? Combined degree with trade? ? Feel like LinkedIn hates a real white boy like me. Yeah, man, did trade.
I think a lot of the like Salesforce level jobs and mid-level white-collar jobs are going to get squeezed. I think in the next few months the layoffs are going to happen with the easy jobs where people like, I mean, come on, let's be honest, guys. We know people that had 2 40-hour-a-week jobs when they were working from home for COVID.
Yeah.
I know 4 people that had 2 different jobs that made $150,000 a year each.
Yeah.
Working like the same job twice for like IT.
Yeah.
You know, those jobs, they're going to get squeezed. Whenever economies squeeze and they try to like shave bottom line, it's layoffs. We see it already happening. Look up layoffs. They're happening. I don't want to be ignorant to it. You're not going to say they're not. Oh, the layoffs are not. Unemployment's like it's growing. It's growing a lot. So yeah, trades will and then trades kind of fade with it, but the trades are still like 7-1 out. You know what I mean? Like there's 55,000 people coming out of the work. I think the trades are a safer bet. You know what I mean? People always need cars, so that's the problem with car sales. And you know, hey, the cream of the crop rises, but
yeah,
it is what it is. There's just no one going into it.